There you guys. Here, crook without a crime, because this can't go in a glass of beer no more. So, on this daily vlog, it's like this. Hey you guys. I'm back. Hey you guys. Yeah. I've been getting a lot of DMs on my DM lately. And, you know, they've been pretty much all the same. Asking me how did we achieve fire? And fire means financially independent. How did we achieve fire? Well, I'm here to tell you, it wasn't easy. But if you guys can start your own business, you will achieve fire and independence a lot faster than if you ever would if you worked it for somebody. Okay? Now, reason why I say start your own business. Look, this goes back, all right? When I was growing up as a little kid, or even when I came an adult, all the stores that were in my neighborhood that we used to go to was not owned by black people. You understand that? Was not owned by black people. I don't know how it is till today. Now I was born and raised in San Francisco. The only owned black store when I was growing up, there was a couple of black businesses when I was growing up, but they ended up fading out. I can name a few offhand. It was Ford's. She was an owned black store. My partner Arnold Ford, that was his auntie, and I used to go out with the girl Annette Ford. And who else? Oh, Kennedy's. My friend Cecilia Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy, had owned the Long Island, and he also owned the liquor store that was across the street. And then you had a couple of black businesses, like they're probably still in action, like Sam Jordan. These are bars, the Waterloo, the Horse and Cow. These are all bars. These are black owned. I know my partner Gregory still got Fisco Fried on 3rd Street. But, and who else? The funeral home. These are the places that, was inspiration to me, because these guys can own their own businesses. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what I think you need to get into. So those were some of the guys, or because I was fortunate, we went to All Hallows, so all your, what they call that, our uppity blacks kids were all in All Hallows. So, but the reason why I'm saying start your own business, because you have to remember something, you guys. You guys are in America. And in America, it's a consumer country. You understand that? Now, I'm telling you guys this because, listen to this. We already influence white America with our music, our style of dress, the way we talk, and all the things that we have invented. I'm over here in Southeast Asia, and a lot of people don't realize without the invention of a black man, you wouldn't have air conditioning. People don't realize that. So that means we are the world's natural salespeople. You cannot let one population just control what we call commerce. How do you think the Jewish population became so wealthy, so rich? And let me ask you another question. When was the last job you had that you worked on a side with alongside of a Jewish man or a Jewish woman? When was the last job you had? You don't. See, because they operate their businesses. Either be lending, commerce, they operate businesses. And considering the fact that our population is less than 5%, I think this is what we should do. Every black man should not be trying to work for somebody. You should be operating a business. Now, I know they stick us into a couple of categories. One of those categories is entertainment. We either have to be a rapper, actor, basketball player, football player, or, you know, something along in that line. But if you wish to go like to Atlanta or to the East Coast, those brothers, they have businesses, logistic, businesses, trucking firms, all kind of different education. And then what really surprised me, and I was told this in my earlier days in San Francisco, when a brother had drove up from Houston and he was in his robes, and I think I was outside. You remember that club, you guys, on Mission Street called the Streets of San Francisco? I was outside the streets. He rose up. He said, "Hey, youngster, come here, man." He said, "What's going on out here?" And then he said, "Man, sit down, have a seat." And he had a couple of girls in there with him that was popping. And he told me something. He said, "Why is it that the brothers over here in the West Coast are so, financially depressed?" You know what I'm saying? He said, "Like y'all ain't got nothing." And that made sense to me. Because when I finally was able to entertain somebody from Atlanta, I seen that California brother was way behind. Wow. So, I suggest every brother, look at this guy. His name is Derek Whitingham. I think that is. He's got a YouTube channel telling how you guys can secure loans to start your own businesses. Okay? Because you have to remember something, you guys. Having a business is more freedom. You pay less taxes. You're your own man. You understand what I'm saying? Getting a job is just what it is. The initials for a job is J-O-B. Just over broke. You don't want that. Okay? So, my lesson is I'm going to do a little quote, and I'm going to mix it up that I got from 300. What did the guy say? Oh, yeah. Sell them everything and give them nothing. Hey, you guys, that's my little inspirational speech today. I hope you guys open up your own businesses, all right? There's 1,000 different businesses, okay? Oh, and look at here. You guys pick up my book. All right, pick up both of the books. Crook Without a Crime 1, Crook Without a Crime 2. They're both on Kindles and any other book place that you can buy digital books, okay? I'm out of here.